Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. As you can see, I have a new hat. This is because um, I have been geeking out about Farming Simulator 25 lately and talking to my coworkers about it, which they think I am super dorky, I am sure. But what has happened is yesterday at work, my coworker took it upon herself to buy me a Christmas present early. And so I promised her I would show you what she got me. So I'm going to, I hate doing this, but turn on webcam here. And there you go. She got me a cowboy hat to wear as I record Farming Simulator. Crazy dorky, I know. But there you go, Carla, just for you. So, what we are doing today is lots of stuff. As you can see, we have so much lettuce, and it's still only August. So, a lot of lettuce. We got our gigantic field all plowed. Finally, you can see the Massey Ferguson back there with the plow. So, what we can do is push it to September, and we can get, I think, what's going to be needed for this big field, since it takes so long to plant with this one, the Great Plains cedar, so small. Since we have the Massey Ferguson that has higher horsepower, that we can go ahead and rent the big cedar that can also fertilize at the same time, which would be a great investment. So, actually, I think that plow we rented, so let's return that before we get a rental fee on it when we push it to September. There it is. Return. There we go. And let's push it to September. Hey, Cooper. Hey, Cooper. Okay, welcome to September. Let's feed the dog here. There you go, buddy. And what we're going to do, take our Massey Ferguson and I'm gonna head to the store and get the big cedar, which is a super nice one. There's a couple of them we can get. One of them requires a bit more horsepower than the Massey Ferguson has. So we got 210 horsepower because we upgraded the engine on this when we got it. The cedar, I think takes more than 210 horsepower, but since it's a flat field, I think it can be done. So we're going to try that. And I'll show you the one I want to get once we get there. But do a little look at the map here. I love the new fog effects in this game. It's so awesome. Look at that. Beautiful. I know I've said this a bunch of times, but this map is just epic. It is such an upgrade over Farming Simulator 22's American map. I did not like that one very well. But this one is just great. Love it. And the little town in here is great. I love the map layout too. So good. Okay. Here we are. Ooh, a coffee stand. Oh, Central Cafe. Never mind. I thought it was coffee. Okay, here we are at the store, and the one I want to rent and eventually buy is... Yeah, see, we can get this one, and it's 4 meters, and it seeds and fertilizes. Only takes 180 horsepower. This one is 6 meters, but doesn't fertilize. But this one, 6 meters, fertilizes, seeds, but takes 240 horsepower. And our Massey Ferguson is 210, but I'm going to risk it. And we're going to rent this $116,000 to buy. We will eventually buy this one, hopefully. Oh, got some options here. Tire roller. Don't you need that anyway? I don't know. We save some money. Oh, it cultivates. No, we just plow. We don't need that. Tank setup, 2,000 seeds, 3,000 fertilizers. We care, so let's lease that. $6,000 to lease it. Jeez. But yeah, gonna do it. There we go. Oh, we need to buy some fertilizer too for it, since we're all out back at the farm. So we'll get one bag of that. Hopefully that'll be enough for the big field. $2,000, geez. Once we get cows, we don't need to buy fertilizer anymore. But until then, there we go. Here, Massey Ferguson is getting dirty. I need to buy a pressure washer. Okay, I think, because I use this on my single player game, I think to take fertilizer and put it in the hopper, we need to unfold it here and then get really close. For it to fill. There we go. Had to open the tops to them for it to fill. Filling with fertilizer. We can then close the cover. We have a big bag of seeds back at the farm that we can fill this thing with, but look at that thing. Isn't that cool? And I will meet you back at the farm. All right, we are back with our gigantic yellow cedar. Let's see how this works by pulling it, and then we'll let the AI finish it up. So we want the steering assist. Probably I'll do the headlands by myself because the AI worker is terrible at the headlands. And this side offset, no, work direction, that's what I want. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, we need to go get seeds. Durr. Ooh, kind of struggled up that little hill. I don't know, I hope this works. And we got some more flour over there in our grain mill. More lettuce to load. Okay, let's get in there, grab the seeds that are in the back of our little garage here. Fill up that cedar. Oops, I jumped out too quick. Didn't unfold all the way. And we gotta open the cover. There we go. And we can hopefully load it. Maybe it's the other one. Usually, there it goes. If we have any left over before we return this, we can unload it and put it back in some bags to save it. So there we go. Need our blinky lights. Close the cover. Boom, boom. See how this does. Okay, so lower the seeder, turn on the seeder. Okay. We're going 6-7 miles an hour. That's acceptable. I think this is supposed to be 240 horsepower to pull it, and we only got 210. So it's doing okay. Me and my new hat in my new Massey Ferguson. What's up now? That's right. Okay, here we go. We got 2 rounds of headlands done for the AI worker. Had a little mini heart attack there because I forgot to check what we were actually planting, and it was wheat. I'm like, oh geez, this was oats, but actually that's what I wanted to do because last season we planted the big field with oats, a small field with wheat, so we want to just do the opposite so we have the same amount in our grain mill. So almost screwed that up, but did not, so yippee. Okay, we're gonna get the AI worker going on this. No, working the headlands, start with the up down, yes, and go. Who do we have? Oh, it's Steve. What's up, Steve? Okay. So while Steve goes on finishing drilling that with wheat, I noticed it was down there on seeds a little bit, so we might need to get some more seeds to do that, but we'll need some anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a bag of seeds from the store and be right back. You probably don't want to see that, so I'll just cut that out. Okay, I am back from the store. As you can tell, I got a bag of seeds and a bag of fertilizer, but in my telehandler, how am I supposed to see here? Huh, maybe that's why the telehandler has an option to rise up like this. Drive around like in your little throne. Yeah, or maybe it's just for fun, I don't know. Anyway, we're back. Gonna just check on Steve here and see how he's doing with seeds. Down to 8%, so yeah, and needs fertilizer, so he is gonna need something, so I'm just going to, as soon as he gets squared up here. Wow, he really takes a long time turning around and backing up. Let's shut him off for a second. And open the cover. And we'll bring over our stuff from our telehandler. Come at it from the other way. Hey, and they're actually on the right sides if we do come at it from that way. Seeds on the left, fertilizer on the right for the containers up there. Maybe we can get them both to empty at the same time. And it's raining, so it's super muddy. Look at all the mud on this tire. It's like caked. That's pretty cool with the dynamic fields now. It's a sloppy mess. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a pressure washer here soon. I'm just making a mess of this plowed field. Oh, it feels like you're sinking in too. Turn on some lights and see if I can line this up correctly. Oh, I got the fertilizer. Oh, there we go. Got seeds. There! Hey! Mission accomplished. Pretty cool. Here we go. Okay, let's get AI worker going again. Is it Steve again? No! It's Arnold, the guy who stole all that money last episode. Better do a better job this time, Arnold. Or was his name Hal? Can't even remember. Okay. So, while Hal, Arnold, Steve, whatever his name is doing his thing. Oh, he's just making a mess. That's so cool. The dynamic fields is such a great improvement over FS22. Okay, so let's move this flower so we can spawn more. I'm super excited. The title of this series is called Bread and Milk, because that's where we're going to try to make most of our money. And we're on our way to getting our first amount of bread actually produced. By the time that we have our big payday in January, which might be next episode, if we blitz through a couple of months, we will be able to build a bakery. We'll have flour built up to put automatically right into the bakery and start making bread. Yippee. And then hopefully be able to save up enough money from the bread and lettuce sales and wood to get cows soonish, which would be great. Cows are fun. Plus, I grew up on a dairy farm, so it just makes me happy. In fact, it's really funny when we drive around as a family and there is a cow field with tractors and stuff in it, and you get the smell of cow manure. And you're like, gross. I'm like, oh, makes me think of Grandpa. Terrible association, but you know, that's what it is. So, I was thinking about it because FS25 has the new water buffalo that actually produce, you can make buffalo mozzarella, which sells for a ton. And that'd be kind of cool to do, but I really want to do Holsteins. Anyway, just because that's what we had on the farm. So I'm going to do regular cows when we get there. Okay, so we have a couple of pallets of small planks, and those are going to the playground project. So we can take that over and make a fair amount of money. Probably 7-8 grand, I would imagine. The price of the wood doesn't really fluctuate like month to month like the other products do, so we can take it, and this is so weird, on this little hill, so every time you go down, the forklift goes up and messes stuff up. There we go. So anyway, we'll take that to the playground, make some money, if I can get it. Oh, there we go. Sort of. I think we're still good on tree. Let's just check that real quick before we bring the truck over. Yeah, we still got almost 11,000 units of wood in there going away, and we almost have short planks going to produce again. So we might speed up time here for a minute, get that other pallet of short planks before we head over. Let's just walk over in the rain through our farm. There's Cooper. Hey, buddy. get in our international truck that is painted awesome blue. Looks like the same exact blue of my first truck. There we go. Tailgate up, tailgate down, tailgate up, tailgate down. Admiring the mud. And this time I will be very careful not to take the corners too quickly like I did last time and ended up flipping our truck. Although that was hilarious. Okay, so let's prepare to stare intently into the eyes of the sawmill. I'm going to increase time till we get that generated up to 360 times speed. Alright, here we are at the playground project. Managed to get here all the way without flipping over a truck. There's a lot of projects on this map, which is a cool feature. But yeah, they got the grain mill museum, they have the playground, and there's also a horse-drawn carriage thing you can do. All right, 12,000. That's pretty good. Okay, back at the farm. Gonna see how Steve is doing. I'll actually park the truck back up here, where it belongs, in front of the farmhouse. What we're also going to do here while we wait is get our banana tractor that I want to replace sometime with a big John Deere 8 Series, but that's massive amounts of money, is cultivate our small field. So our small field for next season, or for this planting season, is going to be oats, and oats do not go in until the spring, so we got quite some time. We just need to cultivate this because we'll probably plant it with our regular planter. And I'll just do the steering as this, do 2 headlands there. Since one viewer from a first episode suggested we do 2 headlands on this so we don't run into the fence, thanks Jordan, we will do that this time. Now that looks like a muddy mess. Okay, that was pretty funny. What you didn't see when I time-lapsed that was I went and did a screenshot for all the mud because I think it's kind of cool looking for maybe the title screen of this video. And so I had it in screenshot mode where my HUD was off and zoomed in and everything, and I go back to this and the GPS lines did not show up. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is just like Farming Simulator 22. What is going on? I can't get the get the lines to show back up. Something's wrong. So I'm going through and I realized, oh yeah, I shut off the HUD, and that's where the GPS lines show up. So, derp, funny. Okay, well that is cultivated and ready for oats in the spring, way early. It is still raining, still a muddy mess. Steve over here, or Hal, or Arnold, whatever I'm calling these guys, I think it's Hal, is almost done actually, already. So that investment of that bigger seeder with fertilizer is paying off quite well. That thing is awesome. Can't wait to buy it. I'm gonna put our cultivator somewhere, maybe right here. There we go. It'll probably be the getting close to done here. Ooh, really zoomed in there. Okay, let me take over for this guy. Gotta turn on the lights because the AI worker never turns on the lights, which just looks so cool. And the flap is still open. Can't get that stuff full of rain. What are you doing? Come on, Hal. All right. Yeah, this works pretty well, even with the Massey Ferguson underpowered. It's because Massey Ferguson's the best. Love that thing. My wife, last Christmas, since I was so far into Farming Simulator 22, she got me a Massey Ferguson tractor little figurine. It sits right underneath my my monitor here, and I have a John Deere one too. It's pretty cool. Such a dork. So we'll finish up seeding this and see where we're at. See you on the other side. Hey, and there we go. The big field is planted and fertilized. Man, that thing is awesome. This planter right here definitely goes on the wish list. So before we return that, since we have fertilizer and seed that is ours, I don't want to send that back to the rental and lose all that. So we're going to come over here and unload. There we go. Just shot him out. Wonderful. And we'll have to say goodbye to our awesome planter. We made a muddy mess of that, didn't we? Well, goodbye. You've been nice to us. Again, I wish they had a rental section here so I didn't have to click through everything that we own to try to find. There it is. Return that. Goodbye, Mr. Cedar. See you once again. Boy, our Massey Ferguson is filthy. So, last thing before we sign off on this episode, something I've been meaning to purchase here for a while is, if I can find, so cut that all out obviously, but I found it. It's actually in the store menu, not in a placeable, which is weird. I don't know, maybe it was like that in the previous one, but let's buy that. can purchase it, get it at the shop? Really? I gotta go pick it up? Lame. Okay. Okay. Picking up the pressure washer and putting it in the truck. Hey, at least I found another use for the farm truck. I wanted to get in the truck, not stand in the bed with my pressure washer, but there I am, looking intently at a pressure washer. This is exciting. Okay, we are back at the farm with our pressure washer. I think they must have changed that in the latest patch because first time I played through this, or I'm currently playing through this on my non-YouTube one, I swear I just placed it in the constructibles menu. So I wonder if that changed in the patch or something, or maybe I'm just going crazy, I don't know. Okay, let's pick up our pressure washer. Plop him right here, but it's kind of cool that you can, like, drive this thing now. It's kind of funny. Anyway, what we're going to do is clean off our lovely tractor. You don't really have to walk around and get different spots, but I like to. There we go. Pretty Massey Ferguson. Okay, well, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you, everyone, for checking it out and watching, and we will see you on the next one.